Hello. Okay, so yeah. Hello. Hello, beloveds. My name is Nombuso Mathabela, and you are watching the ThandoLwakhe YouTube channel. It is a channel that aims to build a community of women who are all about self-love, self-commitment, self-appreciation, and self-acceptance. So it's self-acceptance, self-love, self-commitment, and self-appreciation. Those are the four pillars of the ThandoLwakhe YouTube channel. So I have not posted in a while. So after doing the ThandoLwakhe event, I was hoping that I'm gonna do a video where I sit down and talk about the event. But guys, yo, so much has been happening with me. So much has been happening with me, and it's all good. It's all good that really I haven't had anything to say. I haven't had anything to say. So yeah, but before I talk about that and what I'm gonna talk about today, let me get the video started. Okay, so let's start here. Why haven't I been posting? So I'm just gonna put it as it is, because I think after this video I'm gonna post another one which is gonna be a vlog, and then I'm gonna disappear a bit and then come back. I think, I'm not sure, who knows. Who knows. So anyway, so to put it as it is, I haven't been doing any videos because I haven't had anything to say. Really, I haven't had anything to say in my life not recently, but over the few couple of months I've been experiencing so much peace. I've never experienced this kind of peace. Like, one thing I can tell you about myself is I am a confrontational person, and I want to convince people, debate, and do all that. That's me. That's just who I am. But that has been changing over the past few months because of the peace that I've been experiencing, right? I've just had so much peace to the point where opening my mouth has been like a drag, like I don't feel like even talking, and this is a kind of peace that I've never experienced before. There was this other day where I was just experiencing that peace, that deep peace, so much that I've never experienced, that one of my colleagues was like, are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're okay? Even when I got home, she sent me a text to make sure that I'm okay. And at that time I was really good, but I just didn't have anything to say, and I was okay with it. So that is where the difference is with this peace. Like, in previous years or previous seasons of my life, when I didn't have anything to say, I'd have a problem with that. Would say, what's wrong? But now I'm like, I don't have anything to say, and it's okay, and it's good, and I'm enjoying it. I have not even been trying to convince people of my point of view or my perspective in life, because I debate. I debate, but I haven't been even doing this. Like, oh, that's what you think, okay. And I've been cool with that. So I've been really enjoying this season of my life, and I think it has come, this level of peace has come with the journey that I'm in, or this season of my life where I'm just loving myself and focusing on myself so much that I've been learning so much. One thing also, I've been learning so much. I've been learning like so much, guys. If I could tell you the things that I've learned just about me, just about myself, just about life, oh guys, it's very empowering. It's very empowering. I've been actually getting even books, like about out of the blue, you just get a book because you're at the right place at the right time, and the book is speaking about exactly it's aligned exactly to your season, and it's just mind-blowing. So that has been happening. But with this, I've been learning. With this being said, that I've been learning a lot, I've been having a hard time articulating what I'm learning, and I just realized that God is just saying it's not the right time to say it. I'm just building you, I'm just filling you up, but it's not the right time for you to pour as yet. So the reason I've been quiet, really, to summarize it and to put it into a shell that you can understand, is that I've been learning so much, but God has been saying it's not yet time for you to pour out what I've been filling you with. That's also why I think I've been having the sort of peace that even in conversations I can't really like pour into a conversation. I've been having conversations with this one girl, and everything she's saying, I feel like I can pour so much into that girl for her to just thrive and to just be amazing and to just see the season for what it is. But I just haven't been able to articulate it, and that's unlike me. I'm good in articulating things. That's what I think. Oh, that's how it is actually. So I haven't been able to articulate everything that God has been filling me with, and to prove that it is God saying it's not even time for you to articulate it, is because even in conversations I have not been able to articulate something that I really know well to someone. Like I can't bring the point across. Like I can't land the point that is supposed to be landed because it's not yet time. And everything that I've been saying to everyone, to myself, to people over the years, ever since I was young, has been very wise. And it was not because of me, but it's because of the gift that God has placed in my life, the gift of encouragement. So I have not been able to do that because God is just focusing on filling me up so much, but it's not yet time for me to pour out what He's been filling me with. So that is why I've been quiet, because I would learn something. God would share something with me, like I would learn something, and I'm like, I'm definitely sharing this. And when it's time to articulate it, I just can't articulate it. I just can't. And God is saying it's a season to be just quiet and fill yourself up. It's a season to just take in. It's a season of building. It's a season of making sure the foundation is strong, so that when the time to pour out it comes, you can pour out. You can pour out. So there's still gonna be a lot of pouring out. It's gonna come in different shapes and forms, even on this channel, in my life. There's still a lot that's gonna be coming, but now it's the season of peace, and I'm enjoying it so much. So what I wanted to talk about actually in this video, to just say this before I disappear again, or before whatever happens, because I'm really not sure what's gonna happen, is how to fall in love with yourself, how to fall back in love with yourself. So the reason I wanted to talk about this is I have had instances in my life where I was so in love with myself, so happy with myself, so content with myself, just like thriving in just being myself and just being me. And then I've had seasons where now I forget about myself and focus on other things and other people, and then I forget I still love myself, but I'm not intentionally loving myself. I'm not intentionally just filling myself up. I'm just constantly giving, feeling other people and other spaces, that I forget to love myself. And then when that situation or those spaces disappear or they are removed from my life, I'm left empty again. And I have to start from scratch and now build myself up to that point where I'm really happy with just myself before anything and anyone, right? So this has happened, I think, twice. So yeah, twice in my life where I've really felt that, okay, now I'm empty and I really need to start building again. And I have realized, so the first time it happened, I did not realize what was happening, because it was the first time that it was happening. I didn't realize that I was feeling empty. I didn't realize that I was not filled, and I was not where I used to be. I did not realize it, but at the same time, I was not realizing it, but at the same time, I was being filled and groomed and being taught so much by the Holy Spirit. And that is how ThandoLwakhe came to be. That is how I realized the importance of self-love, self-commitment, self-appreciation, and self-acceptance. That is when I learned all these pillars and everything that goes with these pillars, that I decided, no, I need to share this with other people. I need to share this with other people, and the whole ThandoLwakhe organization of mentorships and whatnot, right? So when it happened the second time, I now knew what was happening. Okay, I've been feeling so much, I've been pouring so much that I forgot to pour into myself, and now this thing is no longer here, and I don't have anywhere to pour to anymore, and I'm left empty. So now starting over again, starting from scratch, building myself back to the place where I'm really happy, really thriving, really just being the best me that I can. And so I want to share a few things that have helped me on that journey of falling back in love with myself, and once again having so much peace with just being me, having peace with having peace with just thriving, just being me, happy with myself. Guys, there is nothing absolutely nothing that is more important than you as a woman to be happy with yourself. There is absolutely nothing that is as important as being happy with yourself. It is the best thing you can ever do for yourself. And my prayer and my goal and my aim is that when situations come where I have to pour into the situation, that I never find myself in a space where I am pouring into this situation but I'm not pouring into myself. I just need to learn the balance. I just need to learn and to have a hold on this. How do I pour and pour from a good space, and like pour from not try to withhold with each nami phela ngiyazicabangela, but pour freely and openly, but still pour into myself as well. So with that being said, the first thing that helped me to fall back in love with myself and to be at this place that I'm in right now is one, knowing who I am. Like when I'm talking about knowing who I am or knowing who you are, I'm not talking about what you like, what you don't like. With me, as Nombuso Mathabela, I like being on the road, I love going out, I love traveling, I love music, I love food. Like that's not it, but who I am, at the core of who I am, my inner being, because this body is not who I am. This body is a shell, this body is a shelter that carries who I am. So who is that person that is within this body? Who is Nombuso? I am a spirit being, right? I'm having a human experience. I'm a spirit being. I'm in this body, just as God says that we are his shelter. So within me is God. So who is that? Who is that? Just getting to a place where you know who you really are and you cannot be shaken from who you are. You cannot be convinced otherwise, and you show up authentically as who you are. Yeah, that is the first and most important thing. And that doesn't just come by you sitting down and thinking, who am I? It takes work, it takes research, it takes trying out things, it takes conversations, it takes peaceful time, just time alone with yourself, and just also drawing back from your past experiences, drawing back from where you've been and how you've been, and also looking to the future. Where am I going? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? What's my place in life? And through all of that, you find who you are. Also for me, what has also helped me is just being open to learning, or being open to learning, reading books, listening to podcasts, setting YouTube videos. And it has once you are open to learning, teachers will come. It may come in a form of a person, of a book, of a preaching or a sermon or whatever, but teachers will come as soon as you are open to learning. As long as you are closed and you don't want to learn and you are set in your ways, because this you are rigid, then you won't find teachers. But as soon as you open up yourself to learning, the right teachers who have the right information that you are seeking about yourself will come. So the first thing I can say in knowing yourself and just being firm in who you are and knowing yourself, it comes from being open to learn, being open to receive the information that you need to know who you are. So you start by opening yourself up. Even when you pray, you do pray and say, I am open to learning who I am. I'm open to receiving teachers that will teach me about who I am. And I am open to receiving who I am, because sometimes our idea of who we are is not really the Creator's idea of who we are. It's not the Creator's idea of who we are. I'll make an example in the Bible I think we all know this, the story of Gideon. Gideon thought he was just a poor guy from a poor family in a poor community, and his family is the poorest in the poor community, but God called him the man of valor. So the Creator saw him as an amazing, great, admirable man. So that is who he was, but he needed to be in a state of openness to receive who he is. So we need to be open to receive who we are, because sometimes we look down on ourselves, we underestimate ourselves. Even sometimes maybe we do not underestimate ourselves, we do not look down on ourselves, but our version of who we are is not aligned to the Creator's version of who we are. The one who created us does not say we are that. So we are, sometimes when even the Creator is trying to show us, this is who you are, we like, no, this is who I am. and that is because you're not yet open to receive who you really are. So the minute you say, I am open to receive who I really am and my place in this world, and then you make that prayer, and God will send teachers, your creator will send teachers in different mediums and forms and methods to teach you about who you are. And as soon as you receive that, that will be the best thing you can ever do for your life, because you will start moving in alignment. You will move in alignment when it comes to everything, because now you know who you are and you've accepted who you are, and you are bold and courageous in who you are, and nothing and no one can shift you from that. So that is the first point of falling in love with yourself. It is the greatest thing, because you are falling in love with your true self. You are falling in love with your true nature. You are aligning to who you really are, and that is the best way. Number two, what has helped me, and also it aligns with my first point. Number two is reading books a lot. Once you know who you are, start gathering so much information about things that are aligned to who you are. So let me say, for example, this is an example that I will make just to make this point clear. Let's say God reveals to you that you are a carpenter. It's an example that you are a carpenter. Your true nature is being a carpenter, right? And then from there you move on and say, okay, let me learn about being a carpenter. Let me learn everything that I need to know about who I am. You start collecting books, you start listening to podcasts, YouTubes, you start attending events, the carpentry, you start meeting people who are in carpentry, and you start being in that environment and aligning with who you are. So number one is finding who you are. Number two is aligning with who you are. It's aligning with who you are. It's aligning with who you are. So now you know who you are, and now you are aligning with who you are. And from there, guys, comes the falling back in love with yourself, because now you are in alignment. You are in true alignment with who you are, and you are doing what you are supposed to be doing, and you are walking in what you are supposed to be walking on, and you are meeting the right people, you are going to the right places, you are taking in the right information, you are being built, and there is no way you won't fall in love with yourself, because when you are where you are supposed to be, you thrive. You thrive when you are supposed to be where you are. You thrive, and from that thriving, there's no way you're not gonna fall in love with yourself, because you get to prove certain things about yourself. You get to achieve things you never thought you could achieve. You get to meet people you never thought you could meet. You get to engage with people that just light the fire in your soul. You get to listen to things that just light you up, and you just begin to fall in love with yourself. So what I've learned is that from knowing who you are and aligning with who you are and accepting who you are, comes automatically the falling in love with yourself. Falling in love with yourself is a byproduct of doing the work from within yourself, and then as it goes out, you fall in love with yourself. So falling in love with yourself to me has moved from the outer things of go do what you love, find a hobby and do this and do that. It has changed from that to doing the inner work, and from doing the inner work you find yourself, and from finding yourself you align with who you are in terms of the places you go to, the books you read, the conversations you have, everything. You align with who you are, and then from that there is no way you won't fall in love with yourself. So falling in love with yourself is a byproduct of putting in the work in yourself. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm gonna upload a vlog. I need to go do my hair, guys. So I'm gonna upload a vlog next week, I believe, and then from there I'm gonna be quiet for a while I restructure, because also I want this channel to align with who I am. Guys, so I want this channel to align with who I am. So there's a restructuring that I need to do. There's a deep work that I need to do before I come back. And then when I come back, guys, you're not gonna see this Nombuso. It's this Nombuso, but you're gonna see a different form of things that align to who I am. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it's gonna help you guys. Do not be afraid to do the work, to do the inner work. Do not be afraid. It's the best thing that you can possibly do. And one thing that I know is that the more you run away from doing the inner work, is the more God is going to remove everything in your life that is disturbing you from doing the inner work, so that now you are forced to do the inner work. Because ultimately, guys, we are called into this earth to be the best versions of ourselves and achieve the greater purpose of our Creator. So if you are not doing that, hey, be careful. So rather do it. So yeah, guys, it has been awesome. Really, I'm at a very sorry about that. Very great space. Enjoying every moment. Like, it's really like, I can't say much, but yeah. So vlog next week or in 2 weeks, and then maybe a goodbye nyana, and then we come back, right? Yeah, so yeah, that's what's gonna be coming up. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and do everything that you need to do, guys, to get this channel to grow. I love you so much, beloveds. You are loved, you are awesome, you are great, you're beautiful, you're just phenomenal, you are a queen, you are amazing, you are strength, you are strong, you are strength, and you are strong. You are courageous, you are bold, you are phenomenal. There's nothing that you cannot do. There is absolutely nothing impossible for you. Just go out there and live your best life, and just be grounded in who you are, and come authentically as you, and nothing will stand in your way. I love you so much, and thank you for watching.